Hello, guys, and welcome back. Yes, sir. So, for those who are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Faithful. For those who are returning subscribers, welcome back. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are a real one. I know the setting looks a little different. It looks like I am in an interrogation room or something, or like I'm at the DMV trying to get my picture taken, but I came back home for Thanksgiving and I didn't want to miss an upload, and I want to make sure I give y'all good content. So with that being said, welcome everybody. Again, my name is Faithful. So with that being said, let me dive into what I want to talk about today, which is budgeting. Okay. Before I get into budgeting, I want to give y'all a little story. So, story time. Okay, so for those who don't know, I work as a full-time engineer. I've been working as an engineer for almost 2 years now. And when I graduated, I started working. So after 2 months of graduating, I graduated in December 2017, and I started working around the end of February. And once I started working, and I was living in Florida at the time. So when I got my job, I was all excited. I'm gonna be making decent money. I can't complain. So got my first paycheck, right? And in my mind, I've always been okay with numbers. I feel like I'm okay with numbers. So in my mind, I always did my budgeting in my head. So like, it'd be like, okay, I'm getting paid X amount of money a month, right? And I'm like, okay, I have this much to spend. I'm gonna save this much, and was just doing the budget in my head. And it was going good and okay up until one month. It was the month of April, and I horribly misbudgeted. I mean, I was in the negative thousands. So over time, the budgeting in my head, right, me doing my budgeting in my head, made me in a negative. I was in debt about I think it was about like 1,500, and I was like, wait, hold up, how is this possible? What? I'm okay with numbers. I'm not horrible. Like, what happened? Like, what I realized was that doing budgeting in your head does not work. I don't care how good you are in math, it does not work. So with that, I realized, okay, I need a budget. Now, I had things like mint.com and some of these other platforms that allow you to budget through an app. But I realized for me, I liked doing my budget through like a spreadsheet. So next, I'll get into how I budget. So the way I budget is I budget with an Excel spreadsheet, right? So just to give you all an overview, the way I budget is I budget for the whole year now. I budget for the whole, so this coming 2020 coming up, I've already done my budget for the whole 2020, right? And it's kind of easy to do because I get paid a consistent time. I get paid, even if you don't get paid a consistent time, it's still good to do. I get paid every 2 weeks, so I know I'm getting a 2 paycheck a month, and raises do occur in my time frame of that year. I kind of have it kind of adjusted in, and I know when a little bit. But if not, I could always still add it and update it. So what I do is I use an Excel spreadsheet, right? And this Excel spreadsheet that I use, I found it actually on Twitter. On someone, the account name is Tony Tone, and she's like a public figure, but she had posted a video of how she budgeted, and I saw that spreadsheet and I was like, this is exactly what I was looking for. This was around the time I had overspent my money. And I went and I clicked on the link, and I'm gonna put the link in the description below of where I purchased it. It was only like $3. I promise you, this $3 investment saved me thousands of dollars in the long run. This was only $3 in an investment, and I look at it as an investment because it saved me thousands of dollars. All right, guys, so this is what the spreadsheet looks like. As you can see, it's very self-explanatory from looking at it. Everything is pretty detailed out. In here is where you have your instructions of how to get started. It gives you all the list of instructions. It's pretty self-explanatory. So in here, when you go into it, you can see you have the months at the top, starting from June all the way out. And this is how you're able to forecast for the rest of the year. As you can see, I gave it a little simple number at the top here. If you make $2,000, and how much your rent would be if it was $800, your car payment, your phone bill, credit card, all that good stuff. You plug it in,
And at this top part for the regular purchases, these are things that pretty much are reoccurring every month. Then you know what it's going to be every month. At the bottom is where you have your extra purchases. So these are things such as your haircut, beauty supply, and all that good stuff. Over at this tab is where I kind of gave a little detailed example here where you have your Tide. I have my Tide in here. And you have groceries, your fuel, and you budget for how much you want to spend for that month. And the nice thing about this is it does the carry over for you. So whatever money you have left over based off your budget, it carries it over into the next month for whatever income that would be. And it also does all that forecasting for you. So let's say you had $300 left over the previous month, it carries it over to the next month. Very good, very easy to use. You can add new rows in there to add new expenses, delete rows.
I found it to be very effective, right? Because I'm able to stick with it, right? And I'm able to kind of like know the numbers I have and know what I could play with and know what I could do. So also, I don't use my debit card. So it makes it a lot easier for me to track what I'm spending. So I don't use debit cards, which I'll get into in later videos on why I don't. I only use my credit cards to spend on everything, except for the rent and stuff. But everything else I buy, I use my credit card and I get points. And it makes it a lot easier because at the set date before my statement is due, I just pay that card off. Some of you might say, well, I don't need to budget. Like, I'm barely making any money anyway. But here's the thing about budgeting, I realize. It's about the discipline you're instilling in yourself. Because even if you're making $200 a month, and you know how to budget your $200 a month and how you know how to allocate your money for that month, off that $200 is just as important if you were making $200,000 a month. So it's about the discipline you're instilling in yourself to do it every month. It's not necessarily the fact that it's not about the amount of money you make that you need to budget. It's about the discipline of what you're teaching yourself of how to allocate your money that's important. And that's what I really want to talk about with budget today. Shout out to Tony Tone. I know you don't know me. You're probably never going to see this video, but that spreadsheet changed my life, man. I appreciate that. It's only $3, so it's the greatest investment I made one of the greatest investment I made that 2018, and I really appreciate it. So with that being said, I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe down below, hit the like button below, and turn that notification bell on, and share this with your friends. If you found this helpful, share this, let them know about my channel. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Happy belated Thanksgiving, I guess. But I really appreciate y'all. And with that being said, I am out.